Oh, I think my hair is getting longer. I need to cut my hair today. I automatically look more intelligent after haircut. Haircut in Canada. So there's one thing you have to do all the time. That is cut your hair. So our hair grows, so when it gets longer, so we need to cut it. Otherwise, it's gonna have a really long hair unless you like the hairstyle. This video is about getting a haircut as an international student. So you might be an international student and sometimes you're studying abroad, you're in US or Canada or whatever country you're at, and you gotta cut your hair once in a while. Today I'm gonna take you to my barber to see how it's like to get a haircut as an international student. And also I have some suggestions and tips for you. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael, where are you from?
I am from Ghana, West Africa.
Yeah, so today I'm making a video about getting a haircut as an international student. So, Michael, right?
Yeah.
Michael, how do you get a haircut in Nova Scotia?
I get a haircut on Dow campus, student union building. Yeah.
Is that good?
Relatively, it's not as good as what I used to get back home, but it's okay, it's decent. I could live with it.
Because I know like barbers from different cultures and different countries are different, right? For example, here, maybe like Canadian people, Western people, they prefer maybe different hairstyle. Like I'm from China, so like Asian countries, the barbers there, they cut hair differently. So what about barbers in your countries and barbecues? Do you have anything to say about like differences?
Yeah, not very significant, but over here the Canadian barbers are not used to cutting this texture of hair. The black hair is usually stiff, kinky.
It's also stiff.
Yeah, and really low. So you need to get someone who has the expertise in it.
Yeah.
And since the barber in Dalhousie, I think he's been cutting different races, so he has a little experience.
Yeah, because like Canada is a really diverse country, so barbers here have to know a little bit about cutting different hair.
Haircuts in Canada are like
crazy,
like way is astronomically more expensive than what I get in my country. I can get a haircut in my country for about $3, and it's really good.
Same.
At home, I could get like more haircuts, maybe every week or a week and a half, but over here I do it like every 3 weeks because it's
every 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I was just gonna ask you how often do you get a haircut? Every 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, because it's more expensive over here.
I get a haircut like sometimes like once a month or even like less often because it's more expensive here. Alright, it's a barber shop. Looks really nice. Gonna see my barber. It's my barber Min. It's a celebrity, like hair celebrity in Korea. So it's such an expert about hair texture and its different styles. Yeah, it's my best barber in Halifax.
Thank you.
So, thinking is not same. Same thing. Over here.
Yeah, 0. Perfect haircut, looking good, looking lean. I automatically look more intelligent after haircut. 100%. Haircut in Canada. I've been getting haircut many times in Canada. I've been living in Canada for like 2.5 years. Getting haircut in Canada, like the prices it's on the higher point compared to at least my country, China. So for some people, I just interviewed that guy, I just saw him on the bus stop. He also said the same thing. In his country, like getting haircut is a lot cheaper. So for some international students, sometimes it can be really expensive to get a haircut. How often do you recommend international students to get their haircuts?
Well, it depends people, but in Asian people, they're making shorter hair. That's 4 to 5 weeks.
4 or 5 weeks.
Yes. But you want to make it more short, tight, clean. 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks, depends.
My
But-
kind of hairstyle, you don't have to cutting
But
6 months.
Considering they have to save money, they're only students. Like, what would you recommend?
Still,
Of course, ideally, you have to cut it like often.
but you know, depends the style. You get a short hairstyle, still 4 or 5 weeks, this looking.
Yeah,
But kind of over bob the ear, kind of style maybe stay the 2-3 months.
2-3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, like my haircut is like really short, so I get this kind of haircut like
3 or 4 weeks.
once a month or 3 weeks, sometimes even 2 weeks. You know, it depends. I was talking about like haircuts from different cultures, different countries can be really different. So for example, Asian hair is really stiff. Do you have anything to say about like Asian hairs or how to cut Asian hairs like in Western countries? Because like in Western countries, a lot of barbers they don't really know how to cut Asian hairs.
Yeah, the Asian people, the edge need to stand up, so you have to be need a different style of haircut. So it comes in, corner cut it. But now Canadian they're pushing it the clipper, so they can cut it the corner, part side corner. So my technique is need different, pushing up, home, corner clean. The Asian people haircut is more round and smooth.
Alright. It's a Professor Min. I have no idea what he was talking about, but it sounds really expert. Here's the bill. The haircut cost me $33, and I tipped my barber $4.31. It's pretty expensive. $33 is way more expensive than getting haircut in China. So like my barber was saying, the frequency of getting haircut highly depends on your hairstyle. So if you have longer hair, you can get a haircut like less often, like once a month, even like once for like 4 months or 3 months. But if you have shorter hair like my hair, you should cut it more often, otherwise it's gonna be really messy and the shape wouldn't hold. But you know, we're all students, international students. Like if you really on a budget, I recommend you to get a haircut at most, once a month. Don't go more often than that. It's pretty expensive. You don't want to spend like $30 every time. There are definitely some cheaper barbershops, because this barbershop I went to was like kind of a high-end barbershop. Some barbershop can go as low as like $10 in Canada, especially when I was in Toronto. Some Chinese barbershops, they're way cheaper, and sometimes they have even better quality. But by average, I think getting haircut in Canada, because I'm in Canada, it's around like $20. If tipping is not a thing in your country, get prepared for that, because normally you have to tip your barbers like $2 or $3 or even more. Another tip, you can buy a baseball cap. This is really useful. You can just put the cap on, and it can effectively cover the messiness, and also it makes your face look like really symmetrical. So getting a hat, baseball hat, or a beanie is a good option. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit the like button and turn notification on and subscribe. I appreciate it. Alright, see you guys in the next one.